What's going on, you guys? The Keith Carnes here, bringing you more Star Wars news. It's been a little while since we've had something big to report on, about 3 weeks or so since my last Star Wars uploads. So more news is coming out regarding the Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi movie happening, whatever. So in the title, as you see the video, it says Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi movie happening with Ewan McGregor, who of course played Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequels, episodes 1, 2, and 3. And who, in my opinion, was the best actor of the prequels. So, back in October, a rumor surfaced that Disney and Lucasfilm are developing a new Star Wars trilogy centering on the iconic Obi-Wan Kenobi character, first played by Alec Guinness in the originals, and Ewan McGregor, Ewan McGregor in the prequels. Of course, back when I reported on it, I don't know if I said this in the actual video, but to me, a complete trilogy over Obi-Wan Kenobi would be really cool, but at the same time, it's very unrealistic. I mean, a trilogy is 3 movies, is 3. So, to have 3 whole movies centered around just one character, I really don't know if that'd be a good move by them. As much as we love Obi-Wan Kenobi as fans, it's not a really realistic, thing to have 3 whole movies, because I really think even people like me who love Star Wars would kind of get bored of seeing the same character's story continuing over a 3-movie span. Now, some could argue and say that Anakin's story was all about the prequels, and then Darth Vader turning back to the light slowly was over the course of another 3 movies. Yeah, that is true, but Darth Vader is a much more dense character. Hey, there's a lot more to Darth Vader than there is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Whether you like it or not, whether you like Obi-Wan more than Vader, aka Anakin, that's really irrelevant at this point. So there are rumors that Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi could show up in December of 2016. This December's Star Wars The Force Awakens as a Force Ghost, but an unidentified source claims that Disney is courting the actor not to be a Force Ghost, but for a post-Episode 3 Kenobi. The same source goes on to say, there have been rumblings that Disney wants a whole Obi-Wan Kenobi trilogy of movies, which would exist outside the anthology of movies. Of course, since the story takes place in the same time frame, Star Wars Anthology Rogue One, which releases in December of 2016, it's possible that Ewan McGregor could first have a cameo appearance in this movie before starting his own trilogy, but we have no confirmation regarding any of these details. Of course you don't. They're not going to confirm this, even if it is true. The source goes on to claim the trilogy would follow Obi-Wan's adventure as he keeps a close eye on growing Luke Skywalker, and that there are maybe the possibility of having Luke's Uncle Owen Lars being in the movie, or movies, and even Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace villain Darth Maul, originally played by Ray Park. Now, I covered Ray Park wanting to do a Darth Maul movie a little while back, and that's definitely doable. If they want to get Ray Park back to play Darth Maul, I know that Ray Park has already said, yeah, I definitely want to do it, etc., etc. So, and Ray Park's not a huge actor, so they could probably get him for a relatively decent price. They probably wouldn't have to pay him $1 million to play the role. So, it's really, really interesting to see what happens. To me, I think what they should do is they should make a movie about Obi-Wan Kenobi for sure. I think it's definitely something that needs to happen. I think it's something that people have wanted to see for quite some time. But I think what they need to do is they need to take the character and show Obi-Wan Kenobi during the events right after Revenge of the Sith. You know, Anakin is now Darth Vader. He's now in the suit. He's now constructing the first Death Star, and this shows Obi-Wan Kenobi in hiding. And they could even do it where Darth Vader knows that Obi-Wan Kenobi is obviously still alive, obviously, because Obi-Wan kicked his ass on Mustafar, and has bounty hunters and whatnot going after Obi-Wan. It's a very, very big possibility that we could see something like that, and that would give reason to put Darth Vader in another movie. That would be a reason to even bring back the Emperor if you wanted to, but you don't have to bring him back. Excuse me. And there's a lot of possibilities in this movie. You could have Yoda. You could have Obi-Wan go visit Yoda on Dagobah and all this other stuff. So there's a lot of possibilities, but that's pretty much the rumor right now. Hopefully this happens. If it does, we won't see it for quite some time, but it would be really, really cool to see it. So hopefully Ewan McGregor, he has said in the past that he is very much open to returning as Obi-Wan Kenobi in any in any sense of any fashion, any shape, form, fashion, whatever. He's willing to come back as Obi-Wan Kenobi under any circumstances, so it's very, very possible. Same thing with Ray Park as Darth Maul, and I definitely think Darth Maul should definitely have another run because I think the character was robbed in The Phantom Menace. So this is Z. Keith Carnes, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. You can leave your thoughts below on what you think about this. I will leave the link to the article where I got this news from in the description if you want to go read it for yourself. And that's about it. So you guys take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next.